Hello there, welcome to another lesson. In this lesson we're looking at the song Sunday Morning by another one of my favourite bands, the Velvet Underground. And as far as I can ascertain, this song is all about having a really bad hangover. I'm going to be teaching you a simple acoustic version of the song. If you listen to the original recording, there is some guitar on it, but it's very murky and drenched in reverb. But I think the song lends itself really well to a more simple acoustic treatment as well. So that's the way I'm going to be showing it to you today. We're going to be using a lot of ideas that we've covered so far in this course. So we've got some major chords, some minor chords, we've got a bit of the F chord in there as well. So I think overall the song is a bit more of a challenge than some of the others we've looked at, but I think it's a challenge that we're ready for. So let me play some of the song for you now and then I'll teach you how to do it. Sunday morning brings the dawn in. It's just a restless feeling by my side. Early dawning Sunday morning. It's just the wasted years so close behind. Watch out, the world's behind you. There's always someone around you who will call. It's nothing at all. There are three main sections to this song. We've got an introduction, we've got a verse, and we've got a chorus. So let me take you through the basic chord patterns. As usual, we're going to keep the right hand very simple just to start with by doing 4 downward strums per bar. To start off with, we've got an introduction which is really straightforward. We've just got G for 4 beats, 3, 4, and C for 4 beats. And we just repeat that, G to C, until you're ready to start singing the first verse. Now, the first verse starts off exactly the same way. We're just going between G and C. So, start of the first verse, we've got 1 bar of G, 1 bar of C. We're going to do that again. G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4. Then we have 2 beats of G, 2 beats of D, then we're to E minor for 4 beats, 4 beats on A, and 4 beats on D. So it's a little bit more complicated than the songs we've looked at so far. A few more chord changes going on. Also notice we've got a bar there where it's just 2 beats on each chord. There's 2 beats on G, 2 beats on D. That's something we haven't yet come across, but it is very common. You don't always have to spend 4 beats on each chord. You quite often just spend 2 beats on each chord, sometimes 1 beat on each chord. So I'm going to play that again. I'll play you a verse. I'll try and sing a few of the words and you can see how those fit in as well. So starting on G, we've got Sunday morning to C, 3, 4. Do that again. Brings the dawn in. Then we got 2 beats G, 2 beats D. It's just a restless feeling, E minor, then A, by my side to D. And that's the one verse. Then I think we go round for another verse before we hit the chorus. And the chorus starts off just like the verse with the G to C pattern. So for the chorus it's 4 beats G, 4 beats C. We'll do that again, G to C. Then we've got 2 bars of A minor, so that's 8 beats in total. Then we've got F for 4 beats and D for 4 beats. That's the chorus, so one more time, it's G, watch out to see the world's behind you. And again, there's always someone around you who will call. Change to A minor there, 2 bars. It's nothing at all. Then we've got our F and D. And that's more or less it in terms of the chord patterns. We've got a verse, we've got a chorus. As I say, the intro is just G to C, and you do the same G to C pattern for an ending as well. As far as our right hand strumming goes, I think it's time we called upon our trusty down, down, up, up, down strumming pattern, because that's going to work really well for this one. If I play a verse using that strumming pattern, it would sound like this. Sounds really good. Notice I did have to depart from our basic strumming pattern at one point in that verse. That is where we've got the 2 beats on G and the 2 beats on D. Our normal strum isn't really going to work because we're not actually hitting a downward strum on beat 3 where we need to change to D. So I just adjusted the strum slightly, and I think I played this: down, down, up on G, and down, down, up on D. And then for the E minor, I was back to our normal strum. You do sometimes find that in songs where you just have to adjust it slightly at a given point. Let me just play the verse through one more time just to show you exactly what I mean by that. We've got G to C, up, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And here we go, we've got down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, and then back to normal. So it's just on that quick G to D change you're going to have to adjust your right hand strum. For the chorus of the song, the basic pattern works fine all the way through. Look out, the world's behind you. There's always someone around you who will call. Down, up, up, down, 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 up, nothing at all. That works really well all the way through. So once you've got those basic parts of the song together, the verse, the chorus and the introduction, why not have a go at piecing the whole song together and aim to be able to play the whole thing from start to finish. Have a listen to the original song and see if you can figure out the structure to it. I just did that myself. I make the structure. We've got an introduction, which is our G to C a few times. Then we've got verse 1 and verse 2 followed by a chorus. You've got verse 3, verse 4 and another chorus. Then there's a guitar solo section, and you obviously don't need to play the guitar solo, but the underlying guitar part is just playing the verse chord, so you just play another verse for the guitar solo section. Then there's a final chorus, and the ending is just repeating the G to C until the song fades out, but you can just end the song on G when you're ready. So that will be a really good exercise to see if you can play the entire song from start to finish. Oh, I should just point out that if you try and play this song along to the original recording, it will sound awful. And that is because the guitars on the Velvet Underground recording are tuned down. That is, the strings are sort of slackened off, so the whole guitar sounds a bit lower. They're playing the same chord shapes as we've just learned, but it's going to sound a bit lower. You find that quite a lot of bands do that for various reasons. Won't affect you if you're just playing the song on your own. It's going to sound cool doing it just as we did it, but if you play along, you would have to tune your guitar up to that particular recording. So no big deal, but just something to be aware of if you start playing along with the recording and wonder why it sounds shit. So anyway, I think that's it for this lesson. Have a lot of fun learning this song, and I'll see you for another lesson very soon.